Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fine and safe. Today we are going to learn lesson number 2.2, the worth of fabric. You know what is the meaning of worth? Yes, very good. The meaning of the worth is the value. So, we will come to know the value of the fabric. As you all know, you are learning in the history or civics that human beings are having four basic needs, that is food, shelter, clothing and the education. So here cloth, okay, fabric means a cloth. So we will come to know the value of the fabric. So it is a story of a Tamil saint. So we will come to know the value of the fabric by a story. So let's start with the reading. Thiruvalluvar was a great Tamil saint poet who lived more than 2000 years ago. Thirukkural is the book of his teaching. It is greatly loved and respected even today. Thiruvalluvar was a great saint poet and he wrote a book, and that book was greatly loved and respected by the people today also. Thiruvalluvar was a great textile weaver. He was he wove beautiful fabrics and saris and sold them into the market. He was a textile weaver. Textile weaver, those who are making the clothes. Okay, so he is a textile weaver. He wove beautiful clothes, fabrics, saris, and sold them into the market. People said that then he never got angry. He never got angry because he was a very good person, never used bad words. He never uses bad words for anyone, never shouted at anyone. In the same town, there lived a rich young man. He wasted most of his time roaming around with his friends. They often made fun of other people. In the same opposite to Thiruvalluvar, there was a young man who was very arrogant. They both live in a same town, but he was opposite to Thiruvalluvar. So one day he was very young and he was having lot of money, so he was spending his time roaming here and there in the town and making fun of others. So one day what he decided, let's see, I don't believe that people say about this Valluvar, said the young man one day. I am sure I can make him angry. Come on, let's have some fun today. So he said to his friend that I don't think so that there was a man who was never got angry. I make him angry. Come on, let's make fun of him today. So the arrogant young man approached Thiruvalluvar in the market and picked up a beautiful piece of fabric. So he went to the market on the shop of Thiruvalluvar and he picked up a beautiful piece of fabric from the shop of Thiruvalluvar. How much does this whole fabric cost? He asked. So the young man asked to Thiruvalluvar how much for the whole fabric it cost. 8 coins. The saint named the price. So the Thiruvalluvar was a very good person. So he replied in a very good manner that this cloth is of 8 coins. Okay, so the young man unfolded the fabric and tore it into two. What's the price of this piece now? And he tore the cloth and he said to Thiruvalluvar, now what is the value of the fabric? He tore the fabric into two pieces and he said, now what is the value of this fabric? Okay, 4 coins, say the saint answered politely. So if we was there, so we become very angry because that young man tore the cloth in two pieces. But Thiruvalluvar was a very great person, so he just said that the half cloth is of obviously 4 coins. He replied in a very polite manner. The youth was taken aback. Why don't the man get angry? He thought. He then tore the half piece off into half again. And now 2 coins was the answer. So obviously if he was a normal man, So if we will tear the cloth, if we will go in a shop and if we will tear the cloth of the shopkeeper, so obviously he will become angry. But Thiruvalluvar was a very great man, so he was not became angry. He said 2 coins. Now the young man was thinking how he cannot becoming angry. Now it was the young man who became impatient and agitated. He tore the pieces into half again and again, saying, "And now, what's the price now?" And he became agitated. Agitated means very angry. So the young man only become angry on the Thiruvalluvar. Why he is not becoming angry? He was very impatient, but he didn't become angry on young man. So he continuously tearing the piece of piece into half again and again, and he was telling for the price. But Thiruvalluvar was giving answer in a very polite manner. Thiruvalluvar calmly went on reducing the price to half every time, and Thiruvalluvar was very calmly reducing the price of the cloth into half again and again and again. At least the fabric was reduced to rags. So Thiruvalluvar said in a quiet tone, "Now this fabric has become worthless. It will not name any price for these rags." The young man did not know what to say, but he was proud of his riches. So he offered to pay 8 coins to the cent. For the first time, Thiruvalluvar smiled, but he refused to take the money. "Young man, now this fabric is of no use. It has become worthless." Why? Because no one will be able to wear it now. So the Thiruvalluvar said to the young man, "I don't want the money of this fabric because this is become valueless, because it is now a small piece and nobody can use it to wear. Okay, so this is having no value, so I don't want any money of this fabric." Do you know, the fabric was not made in a day. Many people have told to make it. The farmer who grew cotton in the field worked hard for months through sun and rain. He picked cotton from each boll and gave it for spinning. Then someone else carded the cotton and spun it into long uniform threads. The threads were dyed carefully. Dyed means colored. Okay, the cotton was of white color, so it gets dyed carefully. Whatever color the people wants to color, they color the cotton into the different colors, colorful. Okay, so that they took on these lovely colors. My wife and I wove the threads together, putting in beautiful designs. We thought someday someone will like this fabric, will be happy too. And we are working very hard, he said to young man. Now this fabric is having no value because it is now a small piece of cloth and nobody can wear it. You don't know the value of the fabric. Lots of people are working behind the fabric. Somebody Many people, the farmer who grew cotton, some farmer grew the cotton into the field, then they picked the cotton from each ball and gave it for the spinning. Means they have to spin the cotton into the threads, then the threads went to the dyeing. Okay, color, they are getting different colors. So after getting colors to the thread, me means the Thiruvalluvar and his wife wove the threads together to make a beautiful design. Okay, someday someone, why they are doing this? Because they wants to make someone happy. That's why they are working very hard to make someone very happy. then all our work would have been rewarded. When you destroy the fabric, you destroy all the love and labor that went into the making. Now he replied in a very good manner to the young man that you made it, you have not made me unhappy. You made the people unhappy, those who worked very hard for the fabric, and now this is having no value. The softly spoken words touched the young man's heart. Now he was really ashamed of himself, and the soft spoken words by the Tiruvalluvar really touched the heart of the young man. Okay. And do you know, Tiruvalluvar went on to say, I can view another fabric like this, but our life is also like a fabric. If you tear it apart with hasty, thoughtless action, it will be destroyed and you will not get it back again. So again Tiruvalluvar said to the young man, our life is like this, only the fabric. If you will tear the pages of your life, you will not get the happiness in your life. You have to make it very joyful, you have to make it very thoughtful. Don't destroy it, because there is lots of pages in our life. We have to make it very beautiful. Tiruvalluvar's word opened the young man's eye there, and then he decided to give up his idealness and bad habits. And the Tiruvalluvar's words was very good, and the words only opened the eyes of young man. And after meeting the Tiruvalluvar, he decided that he will not make anyone unhappy, and he will not repeat the bad habits. So same like a young man, we also have to become good in our life. Whatever bad things we are doing, we have to leave the habits as it is, and we have to become a good person. Then only people will respect us and people will name us after us. Okay, so this is the explanation of the story. This is a very good story. Go through, read the lesson twice and thrice, and try to understand the story. Okay, dear students.